Newsday.com, his owners say they want to run him in the Breeders' Cup Classic on October 25th. That means they hope to run him next month on a turf course as a prep. It appears the old guys are coming back to racing. At Santa Anita in a couple of months, some old jockeys will get a chance to ride again. On October 18th, the track is hosting an old-timers race that fans can bet on. 8 retired Hall of Fame jockeys will compete in the sprint, including Sandy Hawley and Jerry Bailey. The annual CTHS Yearling and Mixed Sale is fast approaching. The auction is on September the 9th at Thunderbird Stadium in Langley. It's always a great chance to pick up your own racehorse or just go and see some future champions. That covers this week's news in horse racing, but for more news, make sure to sign up for the Horse Racing Central newsletter available on the Hastings Racecourse website. From the track here at Hastings, I'm Stephanie Mercier, and now you're back on track.
Time now for Sport of Kings Trivia, and here is today's trivia question. During an illustrious riding career, this Hall of Fame jockey had 5 Kentucky Derby wins and 4,579 races, yet he began his riding career by losing his first 250 races. Name that jockey. Don't go away. The Sport of Kings will be right back. Time down for the answer to today's skill testing trivia question. He lost his first 250 straight races. 250, really? Goes on to win 5 Kentucky Derbies. Eddie Arcaro. The Road to the Breeders' Cup is brought to you in memory of Jeff Robinson. Jeff was a breeder and operator of Aaron Acres, and Jeff was a great friend to horse racing.
Now it's time for our Road to the Breeders' Cup segment, and this is where we take you, the viewers, across the country to watch some of the top horses, jockeys, and most of all the best races that you would ordinarily not get a chance to see unless, of course, you watch the Sport of Kings or coming to Hastings Racecourse. First up, we're taking Arlington Park in Chicago for the $1 million Arlington Million. The race is on the grass. It's a major prep for the $4 million Breeders' Cup Turf to be run in the fall. Such a prestigious race, the Million is, there are 6 horses from different countries entered.
They've turned the corner in the million, and it's Spirit One who's made every yard. They're in the final furlong and a half. Jurgens Disabel working on Spirit One, who kept on Archipenko's box. Archipenko trying to get off those rails, shoulder to shoulder with Val Nelson as the winning line looms. Silverfoot's coming late. It's Spirit One, the French Raider. Spirit One for France. Spirit One has won it from Archipenko. Third was close between now Nelson and Silverfoot, and Einstein was 5th.
Now for a further explanation about those winning your in races. As you just watched in the Arlington Million, Spirit One was the winner. But now his connections have a major decision. Sure, he can get into the Breeders' Cup Turf in the fall, but here's the hook. His connections have to pay $220,000 nomination fee to race in the turf. In other words, it's not a free roll as you may assume. Next up, we're taking Arlington Park in Chicago. It's the Beverly D Stakes. It's a Grade 1. It's at 1 mile and 3/16 on the turf for fillies and mares. Good race to watch.
As they come toward the quarter pole, Mora Lacana and Rosinka, Cicero, Toki de Queda, Chow, Communique, slaloms on through, and Maribel. Dreaming Havana turns them in. Dreaming Havana tackled by Precious Kitten, and Mora Lacana now being produced as they come down to this final furlong. Precious Kitten battles between horses. Mora Lacana just strikes the top. Dreaming Havana's under pressure. Toki de Queda, a stand-side charge, and Communique up toward the wire. Kenta Sormo and Mora Lacana. Mora Lacana has won the Beverly D. Communique was second. Toki de Queda finished third. It is a photo for 4th.
Don't go away. The Sport of Kings will be right back.
Today on our Salute to the Champions, brought to you by the Vancouver Province, we go deep into our archives once again to show you some amazing footage of thoroughbred heroes from the past. Today we're going to be looking at a Canadian-owned horse, a Canadian-owned racehorse called Majestic Prince. During his career, Among his achievements, Majestic Prince took home the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness. What happened in that Belmont race, you're about to soon find out.
The Salute to the Champions is brought to you by the Province Sports, where you can read Tommy Walski's column, Hoss Talk, every Friday. The Province Sports, it all starts here.
The most dynamic horse of his time was Majestic Prince, who could even pack excitement and drama in an afternoon workout. How he loved to run. Bred at Spendthrift Farm in Kentucky, Majestic Prince was a son of the undefeated but unlucky stallion Raise a Native, who was retired at 2 due to an injury. His sire, Native Dancer, lost but one race, and Majestic Prince would emulate his grandsire. Thus, 3 generations with but 2 defeats. In the 1967 Keeneland Summer Sale, the striking chestnut colt was consigned by his breeder Leslie Combs. Canadian Frank McMahon and his trainer, Hall of Fame jockey John Longden, had decided to buy the colt with cost being no object.
$250,000 and how do you want it? Well, thank you very much and God bless you. At $250,000 and...
The $250,000 was then a world record for a yearling. For his basic education, the colt, named Majestic Prince, was shipped to Longden at Santa Anita. Training a thoroughbred is an early morning, 7-day-a-week task. The horse is an athlete, and he must be legged up gradually until enough stamina is developed to finally test his speed. For Longden, it was a labor of love. The Derby at Santa Anita has special meaning for Western racing, since it usually decides which colt will challenge the East in Kentucky. Majestic Prince came to the Santa Anita Derby undefeated after 5 races. As commanding physically as he was overpowering as a runner, he was the darling of the crowd. Jockey Bill Hartack, noted for being an astute, intelligent horseman, was picked to ride Majestic Prince.
There we go. Mr. Joff is going to the front. Right Cross is second. Mahone Jr. is third. Majestic Prince is fourth. Big Mouth Sam is fifth. Race the win. Lonnie's Secret passing the stand. On the outside, Mr. Joff in front and neck. On the rail, Right Cross is second, 2 lengths. Majestic Prince is third. Majestic Prince on the outside. It's the Majestic Prince in hand by 2.5 lengths, and now by 3 lengths. Mr. Joff is second by 3 lengths. Right Cross is third ahead on the outside. Mahone Jr. and race the win into the stretch is Majestic Prince. Now being driven lightly by 8 lengths. It's Majestic Prince just galloping by 6 lengths. Mr. Joff is second. Lonnie Secret is at his. Majestic Prince beginning to ease up. Bill Hartack is beginning to pull him up now. Majestic Prince winning in a walk by 15 lengths. Mr. Joff is second, the length. Lonnie Secret third.
His next appearance would be attended by the largest Kentucky Derby crowd in the history of the race, and they would see one of the most exciting renewals of this venerable classic, marked by an aggressive, domineering ride by Hartack.
All standing easily. And they're off for the lead. That's Arts and Letters up on the outside. It's Ocean Roar. Ocean Roar gets the lead with Arts and Letters now second. Along the rail, it's Top Knight. Majestic Prince is up on the outside. A Ray Jet. In close quarters is Fleet Ally. Through the stretch, Ocean Roar holding the lead by 4.5 lengths. Top Knight is along the rail with Arts and Letters just outside. Ray Jet is third. Majestic Prince is up on the outside. And then we get Fleet Allied. And it's 5 lengths to Dyke, and the trailer is Traffic Mark. They continue down the backstretch. Top Knight now by a head with Ocean Roar second, and up on the outside and moving is Majestic Prince. Still looking for room between horses, Arts and Letters. Dyke has now moved into fifth. They're on the turn. Top Knight is the leader. Top Knight is leading by a head, but outside is Majestic Prince. Inside is Arts and Letters and gets through. Arts and Letters now gets to the lead. The leader by a head. Majestic Prince is second on the outside, and Dyke is moving up very quickly. Top Knight has dropped back to fourth. They're moving to the stretch. Majestic Prince on the outside. Arts and Letters is on the inside. Their heads apart. Majestic Prince has the lead by a head now. That's Arts and Letters, and Dyke is moving up very quickly on the outside. They're coming to the finish. Majestic Prince holding that lead. Arts and Letters is driving along the rail, and Dyke is driving on the outside. Majestic Prince is holding on by a head, and he wins it by a head. Arts and Letters is second by a half a length. Dyke is third.
The Kentucky Derby is indisputably the one race above all others for racing people. 2 weeks later in Maryland, the Preakness, next stop in the Triple Crown Roadshow. Again, record crowds and a rerun of the duel with Paul Mellon's Arts and Letters.
They're coming through the stretch. The leader is still Majestic Prince, and Arts and Letters is driving. It's going to be a horse race as Majestic Prince holds on, and Arts and Letters is trying. Arts and Letters on the outside. Majestic Prince on the inside. J. Ray now third. And they're coming to the wire. This is still close. Majestic Prince holding on to that lead, just like the Derby. He wins it by a head. Arts and Letters is second by 3.5, then J. Ray third, followed by Top Knight, Almaty.
Between the Preakness and Belmont, Majestic Prince developed symptoms which led Longden to announce that the colt would not run. As trainer, he was overruled by owner McMahon, and on Belmont Day, the colt was dutifully loaded for his last start, to this moment proudly undefeated. He would lose this day, but in a race so unlike any other performance that to those who knew the big red colt, the race never happened. They would prefer to remember him at his best in the testing drive at Churchill Downs, where he outfought the best of his generation to fulfill the hopes of millions who recognized the true courage of Majestic Prince.
Okay, that's it for this edition of the Sporting Kings. And once again, on behalf of all of us here, we'd like to say thank you for allowing us to spend this last half hour with you on this Saturday morning. One thing to leave you with, remember, you can now watch Sporting Kings videos by simply going to the Sporting Kings website. Enjoy the weekend. Remember to keep them straight, or we will get you on that final turn.